Hey beauties, thank you so much for watching. So I have been absent for a really long time and I truly do apologize for that, but I am back in the month of October and I decided to throw a pinup girl Halloween look at you. So this is what I came up with, totally pinup girl. So if you guys like this pinup girl look and you want to achieve this look, then please keep watching. So first I am taking my MAC Prep and Prime and I'm going to apply this all over my face as I would as a moisturizer, and this is just going to make my skin really nice and smooth for the rest of the foundation to go on. So I'm taking my L'Oreal Liquid Powder in Classic Ivory and I'm taking my domed buffer brush from Sony Kashuk, and I'm just taking this brush and dabbing it all over my face and just buffing in the foundation. And I really like using brushes like this because it doesn't leave any streaks or circles or smudges or anything like that. It just evenly buffs it really nicely into your skin. So I'm going to just do this all around my face till everything is covered the way that I like it. And of course you want to drag it down your neck so you don't have any lines, so nobody really knows that you're actually wearing makeup. Now I'm taking my Maybelline Magic Eye Eraser. It's actually dark circle under eye eraser, and I'm just going to be taking this and making V shapes under my eyes to highlight, and I'm just going to be taking this all around my face where I have any blemishes or I want to highlight or anything like that. So now I'm taking my Sony Kashuk concealer brush and I'm just going to be blending this out into my skin. And I'm going to be also using my fingers under my eye so I can get really nice up where my lower lashes are. So now I'm going to be taking my MAC eyeshadow in Coquette and my e.l.f. Actually, this is my Sony Kashuk Angled Eyebrow Brush. And pinup girls have really big and bushy eyebrows. I am blonde, so it's really hard for me to find the right color so I could shade in my eyebrows. But I did the best that I possibly can and just made them a little darker and a lot more bold and bushier, like pinup girls. So now I'm just going to take my Sony Kashuk brush and I'm just going to blend this out, and as you can tell after I'm done, you can see that it just looks a lot more natural and not as harsh as the other eyebrow. So now I'm just going to be doing that to the other eyebrows so they're nice and even and they have a nice bushiness to them. So now I'm going to set my concealer and my foundation with my L'Oreal True Match powder, and I am in N4. That was kind of a tongue twister. And then I'm just taking my Rite Aid Kabuki brush and I'm just patting this into my skin. You don't really want to rub it so you move the concealer. You kind of want to stay put, and that's what I'm just kind of pouncing it on my face just to get a perfect coverage. And I apologize if you guys can hear the rain in the background. My window is open and it just started pouring out, So please just ignore that. And of course, you just want to take it down your neck so it blends really nice. Next, I'm taking my Hoola bronzer from Benefit and my Coastal Scents angled contouring brush. I couldn't think of the word, but I'm just going to find the hollows of my cheek. You can either, feel for it with your finger or just make the fishy face. So I'm just going to define my face and contour a little bit just on my cheeks. I'm doing the same to the other side, and of course you want to bring it up on your temples as the sun would normally hit there, and I like to drag it down my nose and my chin, and of course my jawline. So after contouring, I like to go back in with my Rite Aid Kabuki brush just to blend it out so it's not so harsh or dark on my skin. Next, I'm taking my e.l.f. cream liner with this brush that I actually purchased in the art section of my supermarket, and it's just really thin brush, and it's just really easy to apply and get a nice, perfect thin winged eyeliner. So I like to just start pressing it in the middle and then working my way down and then in the middle. And I messed up a little bit there, but that's fine because you can just easily wipe it away. So I like to look down at a mirror when I am doing my winged eyeliner so I can kind of look at the other eye that I did and kind of go by that. So I just like to draw a little bit of line, making it nice and sharp at the edge, and then kind of bringing it down and connecting it to the original line that we have created. I like to go in just to make it darker. Any mistakes, just go over and kind of fix it up. And it's not perfect, but it's as perfect as it's gonna get. For an easier option, this is the L'Oreal Felt Tip Liner, which is like super easy and it kind of does all the work for you. And I should have done this before, but I completely forgot. So I'm taking my Urban Decay Primer Potion with a concealer brush and applying that all the way up to my brow bone. Now I'm taking my Stila Contouring Trio, and I'm taking this dark color right there with my Coastal Scents pencil brush, and I'm just going to be defining this in my crease just to give it some dimension. Just to blend it out a little bit, I'm taking my Sonia Kashuk blending brush and just blending that out. Now I'm taking this big fluffy sheer cover brush with that white color and just putting that on my brow bone. And now I have some fake eyelashes just to make it a little more dramatic and girly. These are my Kiss human hair eyelashes, and I got these for Easter, and I freaking love them. They're awesome. So I'm just using the glue that it comes with, which is the Kiss glue, and then just my tweezers just to make it a whole lot easier to apply them. So I kind of went out of frame here, but I'm just placing them and putting them down with the tweezer just to make sure that they are stuck to my eyelashes. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara and just applying this just to make them a little more darker and more dramatic. So that's the final look. So now for cheeks, I'm going to be taking these two colors. The pink one is from Milani, and it's Del Izziso Pink, and the other one is from BR, which is in Raspberry Framboise. And I'm just going to be taking a little blush brush that I have here and just apply this to my cheeks. And as you can tell, the color is really, really, really strong, but I'm going to go in right after this clip with a MAC dual fiber brush just to blend it out so it's not so rosy. Now I'm going to be taking my ID Mineral Veil, which is a highlight, and it's just like a pink sparkly color, which I'm applying right on my cheekbones. So now for lips, I'm going to be taking the same concealer that we used earlier, and that's in a fair color, I forgot to mention, but I'm just going to be blurring out the natural color of my lips. So now when I go in with my Sonia Kashuk liner in red, I believe it's True Red, I'm just going to exaggerate my lip shape. I just want to make it a little more fuller. So I kind of just blurred that out with the concealer, and now I'm just going to go in, as you can tell, and just line my lips and fill them in, just exaggerating the shape and size of them. And I like to fill my lips in with a liner so it gives it a base, just in case the lipstick falls off. Underneath it, you still have a true red color. After that long process, I'm now taking my Revlon matte color in the red, and I'm also taking my Rimmel Kiss of Life color by Kate, and I'm just going to be applying these two colors on my lip. One is darker and the other one is definitely more bright. My two favorite red colors. I'm just going to be mixing those together to get the perfect red shade that I like. And just to exaggerate this pinup look, I'm going to be adding two beauty marks, one on my cheek and one around the eye area. This is totally pinup, and it is so cute and just gives it that, little flirty, girly look to it. So I'm using my L'Oreal Felt Tip Liner in black and just applying that. And just a little up close and personal so you can see the beauty marks better. So now for this hair. Totally have to do a gorgeous pinup look. As I didn't know, I never plugged it in. I thought it was on cooking the whole time, but clearly not. And of course I don't even know how to turn it on, but whatever. So now I'm turning it on, and for this look you're just going to need a teasing comb, a hair barrette, and bobby pins, and of course you cannot complete this look without a bandana. Now I have a brush here. I'm just going to comb out my hair. It was a little knotty, so don't mind my facial expression. So now I pulled my hair all the way to the back. I'm just going to be taking out my side bang. Not too big of a piece, just small thin pieces that you can curl. As you can tell, I just took too much, so I'm just going to throw that back. I'm just going to comb my front piece out and leave that out so we can curl those. And the rest of my hair I'm just going to throw up in a bun. And it does not have to be perfect at all. So I'm just going to twist my hair here and just throw it into a nice messy bun. I like to pull up some pieces so it's not as tight, and it just gives it more of a messier look. So now we're going to start curling these two front pieces. I'm just going to divide them equally in half so you have just two strands of hair. So I'm just going to take my back of my teasing comb and just divide those into two equal pieces. And now I'm going to take my curling iron, which is a Conair 1-inch curling iron, and I just like to go over it just to heat it up a little bit. Now I'm going to flip the curler back, so you're going to curl towards your hair. And I'm just going to throw these pieces in that are flying away. And I'm just going to, cook that up. And once it's done, I like to pull it out to the side just to keep it in that curl shape, because we're going to pin it down so it stays that way. So just grab your bobby pin and just throw it in there like so. And now we're just going to repeat the same step to the other side. So I'm just going to go over it just to heat it up a little bit, flip the curling iron around, and then just draw it right up to the top of my head and let that heat up so the curl gets nice and hot. We're just going to let it go out on the side and just pin that up. For some reason, I'm having a really hard time with the bobby pins, as you will see in my bloopers. So now I'm just going to be taking my bandana that I put into a triangle shape and just rolled it up, and I'm just going to tie this on top of my head. I'm going to knot it so it stays in place all night, and I just like to cover my ears with it, and I'm just going to knot it here. So it's nice and tight, and it will stay in place all night long. So now I'm just going to take out the bobby pins. I shouldn't have let them roll out. I should have held them both together and kind of rolled it. But I just took the back of my teasing comb and kind of rolled it in. Honestly, I really don't know how I did this. I've never done this before, but it really works for me. You can also use your fingers if you want, but I'm just like rolling it into one tunnel, I guess you can say. But it just really works for me. So I did that, and then I'm just going to pin both sides so it stays in place. So now you just want to play with it and pull it apart a little bit so you don't see the black bobby pins, and just to get a really nice pin-up shape. So that is the final hair look. It was really, really super easy and only took about 10 minutes. So now for clothes, this is just an American Eagle, a denim button-up that I actually got from Marshall's, and I just tied the waist so I can just show off my stomach and make it a little more sexy. And now I just have my H&M black high-waisted jeans, and I have flats if you do not want to wear heels. I'm not sure where I got them, but I also got these red pumps from TJ Maxx. So this is the final look. This is before my hair was done. I apologize I didn't take a video after, but I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Doing a Halloween pinup. Woo. Woo. Oh, it's hot.